Okay, so I guess I'm back. So I just changed outfit. I like this look better than the other one. Again, maybe because, you know, the clothes, the texture on the clothes are, I guess, not that good. But there's a difference in price. This one's like the clothes my avatar is wearing now. I believe they cost less than $100 Linden. They're not expensive. And how did I get the Linden dollars? By, of course, virtual fishing. What else? Okay, so I'm here at a different buoy, but on the same region. Have like another 40 casts on this one. There are three buoys having a multiplier event, so I'm at the second one. Yeah, check out going to check out all the three of them. So again, guys, if you are in Second Life and you're thinking, how do you make, or you're asking yourself how you'd make or earn Linden dollars? Well, you can become a creator, make things like make fishing games, make objects, or if you don't have any skills doing that, you can provide a service. Maybe you can DJ, you can host. But if you're too shy dealing with people like myself, there are still other ways, like you can do virtual fishing. Because interacting with people is in itself a skill, and unfortunately not a lot of people has that skill. Even though it's a virtual space, Second Life, in Second Life you are in a virtual space, you have an avatar, but you are still dealing with real people controlling those avatars, unless of course the avatars that you interact with are all AI or all chatbots. And I've already made 3 casts. I now have 2 Linden dollars. Sometimes, time feels faster when I see the number of casts made. I don't know why. It's basically the same amount of time spent fishing, but it feels a lot more faster when I see the cast counter. I guess because I can see the end of the session, so it feels more, or it feels faster than when the cast counter is not displayed. Unfortunately, you have to reset the cast counter every time you go to a different buoy. It doesn't reset itself. That is what I like about the Alienum game. Uh, the counter resets whenever you go to a different um, cluster. That's what they call their server. So in virtual fishing, there is the buoy. In celestial butterfly, there is the stump. In Alienum, you have the plant cluster. They are all the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but they're all servers um, for their games or game. Ah, look at that. We have Joyce 1992. You look like AI. Why? Do I look like AI? Yeah, I guess I can see why my on-screen avatar looks like AI. But it's not. My on-screen avatar is based on my Second Life avatar. It's the same avatar. The only difference is one is in Second Life and one is on my screen, or yeah, on the screen itself right there. But they're the same avatar. I just noticed that my avatar is still wearing the badge, the Decor Forge badge that um, I crafted like a few days ago when I gave Decor Forge a try. I haven't gone back. I guess I need to go back there and do more gathering. It is a very simple game. In Second Life, they have it's a crafting and gathering game where you craft the decorations. I need to try crafting a decoration to see, because I have this question. Uh, is the decorations that we craft, are they free? So do we get them for free, or do we still have to pay for them? And the only way I could answer my own question is by actually doing or actually crafting a decoration in Decor Forge, because Decor Forge is basically a game, or it's tied up with the Fancy Decor brand, which is a furniture brand in Second Life. So you can go to their stores and buy furnitures and decorations. By the way, Decor Forge is not free. You'll have to pay $250 Linden Dollars to join the group. Because if you're not in the group, the game won't work. The game relies on your membership to the group. So I had to pay 250 Linden Dollars. That's why I don't have a lot of Linden Dollars right now. And I'm trying to, earn back Linden Dollars by virtual fishing. Again, there are other things you can do that are, I guess you could say, more efficient in getting Linden Dollars, like actually becoming a content creator. If you know how to use Blender, you can create things and you can sell them. If you know how to script, Second Life scripting is based on this. The syntax is based on C language, so you just have to learn the functions and whatnot. So if you can code, if you're a programmer, you can make fishing games yourself and earn Linden Dollars that way. Or if you're a very highly social person, you can work as a host or even a DJ. Basically, DJs, I'm not sure how DJs actually work in Second Life, but whenever I go to a club or a party or an event that has a DJ, all they do is basically just play music. They have like a playlist and they just play them. I'm not trying to downplay the job of a DJ, but maybe there is more to it that I'm not understanding. Again, I'm not trying to offend the DJs in Second Life. It's just that that's how it looks to me. So it's like me. This is coming from someone from the outside. Again, maybe there is more to it than just playing a playlist. I wouldn't know because I'm not a DJ. Or you can try breeding pets. That is also popular. But the problem with that is the cost of getting started. And there is no guarantee that you will make you will get your money back from raising pets and breeding them. It's not a guarantee. Because who knows, one day the pet system that you are using suddenly shuts down and you just spent a lot of Linden Dollars buying all sorts of pets and pet equipment and things needed to grow and breed your pets, and then the system or the game just shuts down. Oh my goodness, that would be really, really terrible because there is no way you'll be able to recuperate or get back the Linden Dollars that you spent buying all those things for your pet. So, just like with real life fishing, when you're fishing in Second Life, whether it's virtual fishing or any other fishing game or games, you will be spending a lot of time just doing nothing. But you're not just doing nothing, you are giving the landowner land traffic, and you are casting for fish, and those fish gives you certain amounts of Linden dollars, mostly portions of Linden dollars. Again, guys, when you are fishing in Second Life, whether it's virtual fishing or any other fishing games, even celestial butterflies or celestial butterfly, you're not actually catching anything. There are no fish. There are no butterflies. Even in celestial butterfly, the butterfly or the breeding game is separate, but kind of connected with the hunting game. But the butterflies that you catch when you're hunting are not the butterflies that you grow or breed. You'll have to buy those separately. There are two separate systems that are somewhat connected. There's even a farming game in Celestial Butterfly where you plant flowers, I believe, and then you use those to grow your pets, something like that. I haven't really tried. So there are like multiple systems that are interconnected with each other. But if you're going to try Celestial Butterfly and you think you'll catch butterflies while hunting for them, nope, that is not how it works. You'll have to buy an egg. So again, the hunting and the pet breeding part are separate but somewhat connected. Because if you breed butterflies, your butterflies could create offsprings that are called companions, and then those companions can help you boost or add benefits while you're hunting butterflies. But when it comes to just hunting butterflies, the butterflies that you see on screen, they're not real. They're just on screen. Which is the same with virtual fishing. So whenever a cast ends, you'll see a lot of information displayed that you caught this fish, and this fish has a value of this. But the truth is, there are no fish. Looking at the cast counter, I'm now at the 20. Is that the 20th? Yeah, it's the 20th cast. Earnings, it's at 11.9 Linden Dollars. So again, there's a chance of getting 20 Linden Dollars at the end of the 40th cast. Okay, so let's read the info when you. Let's go through the info or read the info after a cast. So it says here, virtual fishing, you have caught jack worth 0.4. You need 67 point to reach ranked at 491. You have 18k points. Current event X2, total earnings 12. Bait 180 small, 0 medium, and super. So that is what you see at the end of the cast. It would tell you caught a fish. Again, there are no fish, but you would get the Linden dollar value of that non-existing fish. So again, after the cast, the game or virtual fishing would say that you caught a fish, and it would have a Linden dollar value, but there are no fish, but you will get the Linden dollar value of that fish. Why is it so hard to talk? That's why there are times that I would just not say anything and just focus on the fishing. So even if you are not paying attention too much, you could use the sound cue of the fishing rod. Because of the sound cue, it will notify you that or tell you that you need to recast your fishing rod. So even if you're doing something, you could use the sound cue. Also, if you are a landowner, you don't have to worry about bots with virtual fishing because virtual fishing already has an anti-AFK and an anti-botting feature. So you don't need to worry about bots. Okay, see, at that moment, I forgot to cast. So I wasted like a few minutes. Again, when you are doing this type of game or games in Second Life, you don't need to focus on the game. You can do something else and just use the sound cues to recast or to inform you or to let you know that you need to recast or rehunt. Okay, let's see here. Is that 30 casts? So, if that is the case, we're down to the last 10 casts here at this location. Okay, so I'm down to the last 30 minutes because I wasted a few minutes. I forgot to cast while I was like browsing the internet. Yeah, that's why when I'm, live streaming, I would just, focus on the fishing itself. But when I'm not streaming and I'm doing virtual fishing, yeah, I do other things. Browse the internet, work on something, make a graphics or something like that, or watch videos on YouTube, do work. So yeah, you can do all of these things while you're virtual fishing. You don't have to. You don't have to. You just focus on virtual fishing. Because your fishing will still continue even if the viewer is in the background. Okay, I'm down to the last 7 casts. Earnings, it's at 17.5 Linden Dollars. So there you go. I guess I'm going to get over 20 Linden Dollars again after 40 casts. Okay, down to the last 4 casts. Yeah. Linden Dollars earnings at 18.9. Okay, down to the last three casts. Earnings at 19.3. So there's still a chance, a good chance of reaching 20 Linden Dollars. Okay, earnings at 20.5. Last two casts. Last two casts. Yeah, again, it took longer because there was like a few minutes where I was like browsing the internet and I forgot to cast. Okay, last cast. Yeah, let's see. Earnings is at 20.5. So this is the last cast. The last cast clings to the ball. Well, there's no ball. There's just the last cast. At least for this buoy. There's one more buoy here in stress free. Okay, there you go. So I got 21.1 Linden Dollars this time. Okay, I'm going to cash it out. Cash out. You'll hear the money sound. There you go. The ka-ching ching. That means I got 21 Linden Dollars. Then there is a pause. So let's see. I'll have to reset my cash counter. Reset cash counter. And there you go, guys. Another 40 cash. This time it took longer. It's my fault. Yeah. I was like browsing the internet. Maybe next time I'll watch a video. So guys, that's it for this one. I'm heading to the last buoy, and then once I'm there, I'm going to restart the stream. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Yeah, this is the experience. So if you're in Silent Life and you have never done virtual fishing, this is the experience that you will have when you are virtual fishing or when you are doing other fishing type games while earning Linden Dollars. So again, see you in the next one. If you want to support the channel, the links are in the video and in the description as well. Okay, be back.